Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Before I say the prayer, I just wanted to say that I hope that y'all have been able to look at the works of art around campus and listen to the music during the week, because I was out there this morning just listening, and Salieri once said, "In the music, I heard the voice of God." Let us pray. O God, whom the saints and angels delight in worship in heaven, be present with your servants whom we honor today. We praise you for the gifts you have bestowed upon them. Grant that their work may continue to be a source of inspiration, calling us to see the world with wonder and to recognize the sacred in the everyday. May their gifts and the gifts of all artists draw us closer to you, the source of all that is beautiful. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning again, faculty, students, and visitors. Welcome to our annual Arts Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Established in 2011, the Arts Hall of Fame recognizes alumni and former faculty who have distinguished themselves with careers in the arts. And today, we honor two very talented artists, Jamie Piddle and Hunter Brown, who are being inducted today as our 2026 inductees. Our parent organization, Patron of the Arts, actively supports, promotes, and enhances the fine arts at Trinity Prep. These fantastic volunteers enable the execution of all of our productions and art and music master classes. Their contributions enrich what it means to be a saint. In concert with Ms. Spellman, please join me in thanking all of those who have volunteered throughout the year for their commitment to the arts experience of every one of you and every one of us. Thank you so much. At this time, please welcome Tobin Baum, President of Patrons of the Arts.
Thank you. Good morning. The patrons are proud to support the fine arts at Trinity Prep. Research has proven, without a doubt, that the arts enhance creativity, promote critical thinking, increase motivation, and improve academic performance. The fine arts are an invaluable part of every student's education, whether as an active participant or audience member here at Trinity Prep. The Patrons of the Arts at Trinity Prep has a long-standing mission to bring the extras that make a difference and further enhance the curriculum. This includes master classes in which performers and artists directly interact and add to the student experience, as well as larger scale projects such as supporting field trips to Art Basel, the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, a cappella competitions, and just 2 months ago, a performance at the Lincoln Center in New York City. The Patrons of the Arts are delighted to sponsor and share these accomplishments with you. Thank you.
We are so pleased at the accomplishments of all those who have passed through Trinity Prep. They have had an impact not only here, but throughout their fields. We are very proud to be presenting the newest members of the Trinity Prep Hall of Fame. To introduce them and tell you more about their accomplishments is Ms. Papan, who had the pleasure of teaching and directing both of these students.
Today I have the distinct honor of introducing our two Hall of Fame inductees who, as you will hear, excelled at Trinity Prep and beyond. While thinking about these two inductees, I went back through the video archives of Trinity shows and watched some of their high school performances. What is so apparent is the dedication and passion that they each had as students to develop their craft as storytellers. Their talent shone brightly on this stage. Hunter played a variety of roles, everything from the romantic lead Radames in Aida to comedic roles like Aldolfo in The Drowsy Chaperone. Hunter's gorgeous voice was perfectly matched to his work ethic and his bold fearlessness to commit 100% to his character. Jamie also took on both comedic and dramatic roles, everything from the lovable and clueless Leaf Coneybear in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee to the rigid father in Ragtime to the hard-working steel worker in the musical Working. Jamie's mature and honest acting came so naturally to him. He brilliantly balanced his time developing his instrumental skills and his skills as a musical theater performer. I often tell my students that talent will only get you so far, but it is the way that you conduct yourself and your work ethic that determines how far you will go. These two remarkable individuals had and continue to have it all: talent, kindness, a keen sense of humor, and resilience. I couldn't be more proud that I got to be part of their development as artists. Hunter Brown. Do we have Hunter here? Can we switch it over? Make the magic happen. Hunter Brown is a New York-based actor and singer who recently made his Broadway debut, has performed as a lead on numerous national tours, and has headlined internationally on major cruise lines. There we go, woo!
Okay.
He was an original member of the Broadway cast Swept Away, and most recently performed in the world premiere of Millions by Tony winner composer Adam Guettel. His national tour credits include Ralph in The Sound of Music and Nick in Fame the Musical. Beyond the stage, his original music and videos have earned millions of views on Instagram and TikTok. Hunter graduated cum laude from Elon University with a BFA in musical theater. His band, the Astro Band, can be found on all streaming platforms. He's currently writing Florida Man, the Musical. He lives in Brooklyn with his girlfriend Lucy, and when they're not performing, they are flipping vintage furniture out of their Chevy Astro van. Welcome, Hunter.
Okay.
Do you have audio? Can you hear us?
I can't hear.
You can't hear us. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you type in the chat box? We hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm not hearing anything. I'm sorry. Sorry, student body. Are you saying?
If you can hear me, you get to talk now.
Hello. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Sorry. Technical things. Oh, yeah, hi.
Okay.
Just speak?
Yes, you can speak now.
Oh, no question or anything?
Oh,
Okay,
no,
I
no,
thought
there's
there
no.
was going to be some sort of prompt.
I think you missed the introduction.
Just speak in general? Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. How's it going? Good morning. Sorry, I'm Hunter Brown, like Miss Papan said. I'm honored to be inducted into the Trinity Prep Hall of Fame. The arts have always been my absolute passion, and I discovered that at Trinity, as a middle schooler and a high schooler, and absolutely just was able to lose myself in the arts, and explore that while at Trinity. It was amazing to receive such a well-rounded education because, you know, I went into the arts, but having other skills and interests that I learned have absolutely been my guiding light while out after graduation out in the real world, and allowed me to pursue and accomplish everything that I've dreamed of. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Hunter. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay,
yes.
all right. Now I'm gonna introduce Jamie. Okay. A graduate of the University of Central Florida, Jamie Piddle has spent over 2 decades performing for audiences around the globe. While his professional career is deeply rooted in his work as a drummer and percussionist, he remains a versatile multi-instrumentalist with a background in piano and guitar. Jamie's work has taken him into over 50 countries across 4 continents and to all 50 states, including exclusive guest residencies with Celebrity, Oceania, and Regent Cruise Lines. His creative output also features several original compositions for marimba, highlighting a passion for the instrument that can be traced back to his time at Trinity. His professional experience extends into the recording studio, where he's contributed to original cast recordings and sessions for Norwegian Cruise Lines, Jared Friedberg and Connor Arnold. In addition to his instrumental work, Jamie has established a significant presence in the theater world as an actor-musician. He has performed extensively across the country and originated roles in the world premieres of Heartbreak Hotel and Missed Connections. Most recently, Jamie has expanded his creative work into the field of musicology. He is currently developing a series of historical lectures that explore the architectural foundations of rock and roll, focusing on the cultural and musical pioneers of the 1950s. Jamie is deeply honored to be inducted into the Arts Hall of Fame and dedicates this recognition to the memory of Patrick Nugent, whose mentorship was, Patrick was my dear friend and my musical director and accompanist for many, many years of my life, and many years on this Trinity stage, whose mentorship was instrumental in his musical journey. Please welcome Jamie Piddle.
Can we get Hunter back up so I can talk to him?
Oh, hey, Jamie, what's up?
Hi, Hunter. I didn't know there was an option to phone it in, but whatever.
Always.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I know you didn't have a choice, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I must admit, I am a little nervous. The last time I stood behind a podium on this stage, I was running for class president, and I lost in a landslide. I have since given up my political ambitions and stand here today, honored to be receiving this induction into the Arts Hall of Fame, alongside one of my oldest and dearest friends, Hunter Brown. Good to see you. Back in 7th grade, I was sitting in whatever section the 7th graders sit during a Monday morning assembly. The usual announcements came and went, and then this small head popped up. He could barely reach the microphone, but he proceeded to tell the entire school about a community theater production of The Wizard of Oz he was in. He invited everyone. And for whatever reason, that stayed with me, the sheer bravery of this little 6th grader. I didn't end up going. I thought the pitch was a little weak. But Hunter, I hope it was good. Very Wizard of Oz going on right now. I love it. An emphatic congratulations.
I played the Wizard of Oz, so it's perfect.
An emphatic congratulations to my fellow inductee. Thank you for your courage. You were one of the first to teach me how to be proud of my art. It was a privilege sharing this stage with you. My path at Trinity was paved by incredible mentors. My music teachers, Michael Miller, Brian Butte, and Buck McLeod, the man responsible for Trinity's percussion program. Thank you to them, as well as to my drama teachers, Richard With and Donna Walker. And of course, your voice of reason, Janine Papan. Okay, this is about me. You don't need to. Janine, thank you for casting me in Honk Jr. in 6th grade and for the incredible opportunities that followed. Your passion and dedication inspire your students long after graduation. I want to acknowledge the late great conductor Jonathan May and the late great Patrick Nugent, a music director, accompanist, and friend. Thank you both so much. A wholehearted thank you to my family for believing in me, to my parents for the endless driving to lessons and rehearsals, and for supporting me through it all. As painful as it is for you to hear, trust me, your parents are probably right. They've been waiting 34 years for me to say that. Lastly, to my wife, Savannah, thank you for being my biggest fan. Savannah and I met in 2020 in the middle of a global pandemic when prospects for a performer were uncertain. But she had no issue. She had no issue introducing the unemployed drummer living with his parents to her friends and family. I am forever grateful. I know I'm running a little long. I thought I might eat into your next class. I want to close with a memory of my time here. Senior year, I was sitting in Miss Lily's AP English literature class, reading extremely loud and incredibly close. I couldn't tell you anything about it, but one quote stuck with me. Art is that thing having to do only with itself. Profound, right? But when I went on to pursue my passion professionally, I quickly realized that performing for an empty room is really not that enjoyable. Art needs an audience. Most of you won't go into the arts professionally, much to your parents' relief, I'm sure. And that's okay. But I implore you, never abdicate your responsibility as an audience member. Never stop showing up. Hunter, be like Savannah. Be like Savannah, unshaken in your support for the passion of others, and be like Hunter, unafraid to share your own. Thank you all so much for this honor and for welcoming me back home.
So we had hoped that we would be privileged to see a brief performance from Hunter and Jamie, but the schedule of a working performer can change in an instant. Hunter booked a film last week. That's why he's on the big screen. So instead of a live performance, yes. Instead of a live performance, you are all going to get to watch a video that they created during the pandemic, along with former inductee to our Arts Hall of Fame, Austin Burkett, who was inducted 2 years ago, The three of them created this song that showcased not only their talent, but their sense of humor in creating this song, Quarantine My Heart. Jamie wrote it, Hunter edited it, and Austin wrote the instrumental parts and mixed it. A true collaboration by these friends since high school in 3 different locations, all trying to still create their art. Can we play Quarantine My Heart?
I did everything you said to do. I washed my hands and elbowed you, but still, that just wasn't good enough. I thought that I could call you bluff, but I know, yes I know, you got on the TV and said to me, quarantine my heart, quarantine this little heart. And then maybe in a few weeks we can start again. But until then, quarantine this little heart. Now you act like I'm not listening when you preach social distancing, but I am, yes I am. There's no vaccine to loneliness, just time together, only us. But I know, yes I know, you walked on that TV and said to me, quarantine my heart, quarantine this little heart. And then maybe in a few months we can start again. But until then, quarantine this little heart. Now although I tested negative, I'm positive that I just want to be with you. Yeah, be with you. And make it my prerogative that I won't stop until I give myself to you, myself to you. But you got on that TV and said to me, quarantine my heart, quarantine this little heart. And then maybe in 18 months, yeah, we can start again. But until then, quarantine this little heart, quarantine my heart, quarantine this little heart. And then maybe in a few years we can start again. But until then, quarantine my lonely heart.
Join me again in congratulating the 2026 Arts Hall of Fame recipients. Guests, faculty, and staff who can join us, please, you're invited to join us in the reception, the alumni reception room in St. Carr Science Center, as we celebrate our newest inductees. Thank you. Seniors, you can dismiss. Psych. Well done.